Are beginning with our next session. We are starting off with the C-suite panel. This panel is all about building and driving the digital enterprise. We have a panel discussion, but before we start off with the panel discussion, allow me to once again say a huge thank you to all our sponsors, to all our partners, Wipro, Huawei, Microsoft and Software One, Let's Go More, CyberMore, our ET Now, our television partner, and this is supported by Galgotias. Ladies and gentlemen, moderating this panel discussion, we have Mr. Ed Nair, the editor at large. Please get your hands together as Mr. Ed Nair joins us on stage. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks a lot for all of you, for making it here. I have the pleasure of inviting a set of eminent panelists for this panel discussion. So let me call them on one by one. We have Mr. Golok Kumar Simli. He is the principal consultant and head of technology with Passport Seva project, representing from the Ministry of External Affairs, the Government of India. Then we have Mr. Chetan Thakkar, who is the founder, team member, and senior VP with Religare Health Insurance. Mr. Dheeraj Trivedi, Director, Group Electronic Marketing from the Park Hotels. Mr. Harish Chandra, GMIT from Sarovar Hotels. Okay, so our agenda today is to discuss, we have been hearing about digital enterprise, the strategy towards becoming a digital enterprise, how to build one and stuff like that. So the idea here is to actually get a perspective from people who actually do this as part of their job and who carry the mandate of digitizing their respective enterprises. What are the learnings, how do they go about doing it, and their advice to other CIOs who are in the process of digitizing their enterprises. Just to set a context to this entire thing, we are at this point in time, as far as the technology world is concerned, we are impacted by so many new forces. Analyst organizations call it as the nexus of forces, when social and analytics and mobility and cloud and augmented reality and various new emerging technologies have sort of hit the enterprise IT together at one point in time, which is actually totally altering the shape in which IT is conceived and run by organizations. And this very phenomenon holds the key to also masterfully digitizing the enterprise. As our keynote speaker this morning mentioned, that smartphones plus internet, so these are the forces that have come together and which is making the digital enterprise a reality. And so this is also changing a lot of things. This is changing the way in which technology is procured. This is changing the way technology is managed. There is also this talk about dual speed IT, bipolar IT, that the traditional IT organization is now should be looked in sort of two compartments. You have the traditional IT, which is to do with infrastructure, really providing the capacity and the capability, rather the capacity for digital. And the other side of IT is called as fast IT, which is McKinsey called it as fast IT, which is about really deploying these technologies in a way that, in a very agile manner, in a very experimental manner. You don't hand out a new application project to a TCS, for them to give them 2 years to develop. You develop a new app, you develop a new application in a matter of 3 weeks to 3 months maximum, and then from there on you keep on improving it. So that's the key to digitization. It also needs a lot of relearning as far as CIOs are concerned. And in many cases, it is not the CIO organization which has got the mandate of digitizing, but it may be marketing, it may be procurement, it may be supply chain. So this is a very, very complex screen that we are looking at. So we will try to put some sense to this. We'll discuss the why and the what and the how of going about this. So to start off, I would actually request the panelists to just give a brief about their current state of IT in their respective organizations, and what are they thinking or what are they doing in terms of looking at digital. In fact, we have a representation across a few industries, but I saw a kind of a common thread across all the industries here. If you want to travel abroad, you need to have a passport. So we have one passport person here. And if you travel abroad, you need health insurance. So we have a health insurance guy. And obviously, you will stay at at a hotel. So we have 2 hotels also here. So that's possibly the common thread between the industries that are present here. So let me start with you, Harish. What is it that your organization, where are you in terms of IT, and what are your thoughts, or have you actually started on your journey of creating a digital enterprise? What are some of the things that you're looking at?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Am I audible? Okay. My name is Harish Chandra. I represent Server Hotels. We have got 70 hotels in India and Africa. 20 hotels are under pipeline. From last 4-5 years after iPad has launched, a lot of things have changed. There was a time when it was only a normal hotel website. Now it is a world of responsive website after the intrusion of so many tablets, iPads, so many intelligent gadgets. Now everything is happening through mobile phones, iPads of the world, smartphones. The focus is on how we can develop more business through our online website. Today we end up spending 25%, 30% to Expedia, Make My Trip, and other OTAs, GDS. Focus is how we can increase our brand visibility, because when a booking happens through my website, we pay service fees to our GDS company, which is less than 5%. But the same business, when it comes through some other OTA, we end up paying a huge amount. And margins are very thin. There was a time when hotel industry used to enjoy a lot of good revenues because there was a shortage of hotels. Today, revenue has gone down. Competition is coming up after this Commonwealth Games. Number of hotels coming near Aerocity have increased inventory. So the pressure is all about how to get business using the wonder of Google AdWords, using pay-per-click, or doing something. Whether it is social media interaction using Facebook, engaging customers there, or it's also protecting your company online reputation using social media. So it's a mix and match of a lot of things. What we are doing is, we are the first hotel company who has just launched a Hindi website. No one has done that. And the whole idea is that there's a big customer base in India who have a lot of money, but there is no website in Hindi. We have given a thought to a mobile website, but mobile website is there with us, which we launched just 6 months back, which has also increased our online business. About mobile application, we are not so keen as of now, because we have seen that a lot of people do not download mobile applications. It makes your mobile too slow, and hardly people book through that. And we have to have a dedicated team to maintain it and make sure that the data is same in all the platforms, whether it is Google+, Facebook, LinkedIn, or any other media. So managing so many platforms becomes difficult, and we have seen that mobile website is doing wonders for us, but mobile app is not a good solution for us. Could be it is good for some other chain, say Four Seasons, Hyatt's of the world, Marriott's of the world, but we have 70 hotels. We say that we cover India like no one does. So for us, this is what we are as of now today.
Okay, morning everyone. My special thanks to Shrikant and organizing the queue and giving us an opportunity to come here and then speak. I represent the Park Hotels, and it is one of the hotel chains in India for a long time. And we are present in the most design aspect and the boutiqueness of the 5-star hotels in India in the 9 vibrant cities. We've also launched Zone by the Park Hotels, which will be, the focus area will be into tier 2 and tier 3 cities with the 4-star premium product, what we are trying to. We recently launched Coimbatore Hotel. For this panel discussion, as far as the digital aspect is concerned, we are in the same way, and the main focus area of being into the service industry is that we look forward for partners, those who provide us services. That's our key focus areas where they give us a hand-holding in terms of bringing that knowledge, what they have. As far as the IT part is concerned, a lot of things are happening and new technologies are coming in. We also facing the similar challenges in terms of big data, what we have. We also have social online reputation management, what we are looking at. And we also have mobile as one of the key factors where we've seen a lot of traction which is coming in terms of business. So as a whole, where we look at 5-star boutique hotels and being present in India, the key area of our focus is that how do we maximize our revenue and look at the cost part also. Harish mentioned that bringing the business directly to a website, would it yield in higher because that's where we spend less, and the loyalty we can build it around on the brand side directly. So as far as the overall channels which are concerned and the performance for the Park Hotels and also within the industry, the area what we face is that how do we address the big data which is coming in, how do we look at the integration part, and how do we make sense out of the data what is lying in all the hotels and across all the offices, and have a solution which is real time, which is connected to our end consumers. So what we did in the interim, we've had, being a larger audience base of what we have, being in the industry for such a long time, we've had challenges in terms of bringing the technology up and taking things to a next level. What we did initially was to have sessions from ITs, companies coming, and then saw that, what are the requirements and how do we take certain things forward. We have moved from what we are in the last 3.5 years to where we are. Our percentage in terms of digital and the business which is coming in, we've moved from offline to online to a certain extent, and we are now connected to our end consumers. I would say more or less real time, where we are connected onto social sites and also on the mobile. That's where our key area of our focus is. And how we have moved over the last 2 years was that we are trying to get more and more information from social sites. We're getting more information from mobile. We are getting into engagement on more of digital. The concern initially was that who owns the digital aspect within the organization, because this is something which is quite new. The IT guy says that, okay, I have certain limitation. The marketing guy says that, okay, I still want to be in the print medium. And a digital guy comes in and he says that, what, stop all this, what you guys are doing. It has a high impact in terms of the print medium is concerned, go digital. So that was one of the initial challenge what we had. We brought in a lot of new ideas and innovation in terms of creating the approval and the value for the internal consumers as well as the external consumers. So we've been quite successful so far of connecting our people, talking to the end consumer real time, so that we don't have more of calls flow or emails flow coming in, wherein the guys are connected real time with where the audience is. Thank you.
Hi, very good morning to all of you. Let me thank Mr. Eid and the Data Quest team, Mr. Ibrahim and the team. Having such a wonderful discussion on these aspects, because especially when I look into the government side of it, I was posing a questions to the industry partners, saying that how exactly the industry is looking for and what exactly the government is thinking for. Now, going forward, if I say within one organization as External Affairs Ministry, as a CTO of the Passport Seva, yes, today I can proudly say that Passport Seva has gone truly digital. In terms of its reach, in terms of its mobility, in terms of its transparency and accountability, in terms of its anytime, anywhere access, all those aspects has been taken care. And probably this is one of the example you will see further within the government department, every government department would like to carry as part of Digital India movement, as part of inclusiveness. No, this is the way. This is the way forward you will find. If you see the business model, what we have developed within the Passport Passport Seva. So everything is example to be cited within the government department. Now, let me take little insight into it. When we actually see into the enterprise side of it, to me, the truly digital enterprise is, basically there are 3-4 things. Now, what are these things? One is, especially today we are all talking about mobile. We are talking about cloud. We are talking about void device, bring your own devices. And these are nothing but your anytime, anywhere access. Availability of 24/7. It's really no device independent. I don't care if I am carrying an iPhone, you carry a tab, somebody carrying a laptop, I don't care. So actually industry is looking those areas where anytime accessible, anywhere accessible, 24/7, redundant, device independent. So this is one of the aspects where truly digital enterprise is moving. The other aspect is big data and analytics. If I say why the other aspect is big data and analytics, because there you think of a collective intelligence. There you think of a predictive analysis of the data, of the trend. Now how do you do that? Through these concepts, big data, analytics. Such concepts are again evolving within the industry. Then the third, very powerful, which is the social media. Now social media to me is a really untapped market. How do we untap a market where exactly we think about collective intelligence from the social side of it, whether you talk about Facebook, whether you talk about Twitter. These handlings, how do you do? And bring a collective intelligence towards your enterprise, which is giving a business value. And then last but not the least, the Internet of Things, where we talk about intelligence devices, intelligence way of looking the services. Now these are the features which actually, if you see the enterprise sector, the private sectors, the companies are really looking for. Now, if I really look back towards the government side of it, mapping towards these 4 factors towards the government verticals, whether it is a central line ministry or a state government, or is it a local body, or within a, let's say, individual, then I really see like today we started with, let's say, governance, then we talk about e-governance, today we move up to the m-governance. Now, how do we actually map it? Right from governance to e-governance to m-governance. Can we map it when I see the industry side of it and the government side of it? Yes, there is a possibility. Then if I talk about the technology procurement, today we are not talking about the procurement. We are talking about the business value of the procurement. We are talking about procurement to automation. We are talking about procurement to technology explosion. Can we do this? Can we really map the industry sector when we think of such a huge billion and billion of people? Can we really map it doing that, right from procurement to business value of it? And that is the second area which is really burning for us. The third area is, we every day talking about digital India. So now government is thinking, can we move from digitization to digital India, where we actually talk about inclusiveness, empowering people, right from inclusiveness to empowering people. And all these should happen on a common platform, which is the digital platform. And that should be shareable, replicable across all business value. And that is the probably thought it is going on within the government department. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chetan. I represent Religare Health Insurance. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Nair and DataQuest to get us here to share our experiences of building digital businesses. At Religare Health Insurance, we take pride in stating the fact that we were the first insurance company in the country which had a fully functional e-commerce platform on the day of launch of our organization. So we were well prepared from the very day one that digital is the future, and when we launched our company, we were from the day one selling online health insurance policies. some of the facts that yes, consumer today is transacting 24/7, 365 days a year. We get about 10% of our sales during night hours when all offices are closed, when distributor offices are closed. But we are doing business. That's the power of digital. To give you some of the numbers, that industry operates at about 3% of all the business that comes to insurance companies comes through digital channels. We have been very aggressive. We have taken digital business as a separate business vertical with complete accountability of P&L, and we run it like a small company within a company. And we, against industry's benchmark of 3% business coming through digital channel, we are at about 17%. So that is the kind of focus that we have on digital, and we believe that by 2020, more than 50% of all insurance business in the country would go online. And if you are not proactive, you will be very late to react. That's been our experience so far.
So, you know, when I mean, all of these cases as well as the other cases of digital enterprises, when we look at it, one thing that emerges very common is that, okay, before that, you know, when we look at deployment of technology, there are two paths, or rather two outcomes that people would want to look at. One is reducing